So I have all of the stack minus the Kindle book, which was The Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. And then we have Nightmare Before Christmas by Tim Burton, Hogfather by Terry Pratchett, Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb, which is more intimidating the more I look at it. The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson, The Flat Chair by Beth O'Leary, Vengeful by V.E. Schwab, Like a Charm by L. McNichol, The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee, A Rush of Wings by Laura E. Weymouth, Blood Scion by Deborah Fillet, Ghosts of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare and others, and finally from the prompts we have the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. And then when I was getting all these together, I realised that someone from work had lent me a book as well, and I do want to read that sooner rather than later so I don't forget about it and I can return it to its rightful owner. And that is The Lesser Dead by Christopher Beelman. This is a vampire story set in the 70s and it comes highly rated, and look at how floppy that book is. So I know this was a bit of a rushed yet long video. Please bear with me while I get back into the swing of it, and I should have another video fairly soon while I find a new routine with uni and other stuff. So yeah, let me know what you're reading for Lightfall, and let me know if you were playing along with the prompts. I know it's not the greatest video, but bear with me while I get back into it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome back to A Game of Fangs and Thorns. My name is Hannah, and this is my very long overdue December TBR. So very quickly, I have been a bit MIA recently. No particular reason other than, we'll just call it a life slump. But I basically just got out of the swing of filming and couldn't get myself back into it. So we're just going to take things nice and steady. So in December, there are 2 books I want to read, back in frame, and they are Hogfather by Terry Pratchett. This is a Discworld book. It's basically Discworld's take on The Night Before Christmas. Well, the night before Christmas Eve, basically. It was the night before Christmas and all that. But this is basically Terry Pratchett's take on it. We have Death, his adopted granddaughter Susan, and Albert, as well as Tia Tammy, and it is just a lot of fun where Death takes on the role of the Hogfather, which is Discworld's version of Santa Claus. And then another quick read is The Nightmare Before Christmas by Tim Burton. This is my all-time favourite film, and I am hoping, well, I'm not hoping, I will get round to watching it again sometime in December. So this will be on that list. So they are the 2 rereads. They are a must for me in December at Christmas time. Specifically more Hogfather. I've read that every year for the last 3 years. The Nightmare Before Christmas book is a new edition, but it won't take me too long to read. So I can't find my die, so we're just going to load up a random dice generator on the internet. I should probably download a dice rolling app or something, or get a collection. And if you saw the last video, I think it was my last one on the channel actually, you'll know that I have two jars. This one is full of reading prompts, and this one is full of titles on my TBR. Basically, I roll the dice, generate the number between 1 and 6 twice. The first number is the prompts that I pick out from the jar, and the second number will be the actual titles. Now, if I don't get to them all, I don't get to them all. This is just a bit of fun to try, and haven't lost the swing of reading so much. It's just getting me to pick some ones that I may have already forgotten that I own. And because I can't see the Kindle books, it will prompt me to look at them as well. And also, for readathons, G from Book Roast is hosting a mini little week and a half long one for Lightfall, and that has its own set of prompts. So, I think that's enough rabbiting on, don't you? So we'll right, so I've just typed in dice roller onto Google. We are going to roll. What? No. We shall try that again. Agree. We'll try this one. Right. We'll try again. We just went to a random website. So it has so many adverts. Close that. And it is a 3. So we will pick out 3 prompts. I'm not going to bother editing this. I'll just film it all in one go and put it all up. So, and if I can double up with the Lightfall prompts, I will. Read a book with morally grey characters / villains point of view. And I think, yes, I can't get to it, but I will show you at the end. I have Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. That is called by the villains. We'll just give it another shakeroo. And, oh, we have 2 here, so we'll just use these 2. Put the lid back on, otherwise the paper will go flying. Okay. Read a book that you find intimidating. So I could go for House of Sky and Breath, but I'm not. Mainly because I can't get to it, but I am going to read Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. This is book 2 in the Farseer trilogy, following Fitz, who is the bastard son of a prince in this kingdom, and he's trained as the assassin, basically. Last prompt. Read a book with LGBTQIA+ or disability rep. And I have somewhere on here, again, can't get to it because it's under everything else, but I have Like a Charm by L. Nichol. Is it L. Nichol or L. McNichol? L. McNichol. And in that, the character has dyspraxia, like myself. So we shall get to that one. Then load up the die again. And we have a 5. So 5 named titles. Oh, we picked up 2, so we'll just go with these 2 to start with. Ghosts of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare and others. That is right here. That's the collection of short stories set in the Shadow Hunter world. Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. That is a Kindle Unlimited read. And all I know about that is it is a middle grade series following a telepath who finds out she's not the only one. I will read prompts properly. The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake, which is on the other side of the trolley, so you can't quite see it. 6 prestigious magicians get invited to try out for a school for the Alexandrian Society. There's only 5 places. And then we have A Rush of Wings by Elizabeth Weymouth, which is there. And that is a Scottish take on the Six Swans fairy tale. I can't remember what it's actually called, but yeah. So I'm just counting out how many I picked up there. I think it was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one more. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. And I believe that also has LGBTQ rep, following a gentleman in the Victorian era, maybe, who goes on his great adventure. I can't really remember much more about it, to be honest. But Lightfall. Let's have a look at these prompts. I screenshotted the prompts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations, each with 3 prompts each. And what I'm going to do is just finish folding up my prompts and then roll the die. Well, generate the number, and then we'll go from there. So I'm so out of practice with this, it's not funny anymore. Right, so roll. Can you see? We have a 3. So when I find my picture again. Right, so 1, 2, 3. Wallace's Wonderful Winter Wanimals. So the first prompt is read a fantasy book. And I said I was going to double up if I could, and the majority of these will fit for fantasy, except maybe Gentleman's Guide, because I don't think that's fantasy. I think that's more historical. But what we're going to go for is probably Hogfather, because I know I can get through this fairly quick. It is a reread. Now, the other 2 prompts we are just going to fill in, because why not? Go on a zoo adventure. Animal on the cover. Right, I'm going to have to think about that one. I know Guide to just Keeper of Lost Cities have an animal on the cover. Let's load up Kindle and have a look. No. That's a shame. I've had an idea. We'll swap this one out for fantasy to Animal on the cover, because there is a flying pig. And then for fantasy, we will go Keeper of the Lost Cities. That's fairly self-explanatory. And then 8 Wanimal Winter Waffles. winter setting, because it's here. We'll go for that one. I've forgotten what I said for my prompts. Oh yeah, like a charm, vengeful. What was my other one? I've forgotten a prompt already. Oh well, I shall check that. To book me now. Hang on, we'll check the prompt. Was intimidating book, so that's Royal Assassin. That would have bugged me for a while. So we shall roll it again to see where we end up next. And we're not going to get an advert. We have 2. So that is Shank and Shawl, legitimate retailer. Really horror. Do I have any horrors? Yes, I do. I have The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. Adopt a Bone Cat, which is a necromancy kitty. Predominantly black cover. I think the Atlas 6 is a black cover, so that counts for that one. And then Buy a Robe of Deception, read a short story. We shall go for Ghosts of the Shadow Market. So let's have a quick count. 2, 3, Year of the Witch, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 2 more to get 10, and then I will pick them all out, hopefully. 6. So 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Rich Pigeon Pub, which doesn't have any books attached to it. I'll probably just use that as watching The Nightmare Before Christmas again. So we'll just roll once more, and then I will write all of these up. No, we are not getting another 6. 4. So 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Smith and Friends and Sons, Arcane Goods and Such. Read a contemporary book. I think I'll probably just go for The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary. Buy a miniature portal kit, a book set during a holiday. The only one I can think of is Nightmare Before Christmas. We'll just use that one. Or Hogfather, but we've already used them, so we'll just use them again. It's fine. By Enchanted Self-Writing Quill and Quick Dry Ink, book published this year. I shall go for Blood Scion by Deborah something or other. Let's dig these all out.